Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Hyperdimension Neptunia, You Action Unleashed. We're going to play this game from beginning to the end, just only in story mode. After that we also have on stream only. This by the way gets recorded on stream. The game is Gauntlet and Neptunia Tower.
I'm starting now!
So, prologue selection. Please keep in mind, we've actually already done this at some point. We just didn't do everything, which is my fault. Anyway, we're going to get through this and we are going to just have some fun. So I'm sorry, my mic can actually go into the red zone. It's bad. It's really bad, actually. I don't know why it happens. I don't know how it happens. It just happens. Okay, how to scroll is actually start as well. That's good to know.
Interview time! The CPU Summit! Quests. A series of missions that the CPUs of game industry must respond to.
Okay. I'm instantly noticing something. Okay, the resize is beautiful. Because I don't want to get into problems or anything, I'm just going to place it up there for now. If I notice that during the fights it's different, then well, rip me.
The CPUs undertake quests in order to collect items and defeat monsters at the wills of their people. Indeed, one could say that quests control the CPUs.
Quests.
Game industry journalists, those tasked with reporting on the deeds of the different CPUs. They write articles on the CPU's feats, which in turn bring them fame and gratitude from the people.
Yay.
Which is why I'd like to write a feature about all 4 of you CPUs, Neptune, Noir, Blanc, and Vert. Please agree to let game industry journalist extraordinaire Den Gekiko have exclusive interviewing rights. First off, don't start a conversation by saying which is why. So do you want us to do a quest or... Because yuck, what a snore chore. I mean, we can do stuff other than go do generic quest R, CPUs. Right. We don't do quests as slaves to our people. It's of our own volition for game industry's sake.
Also, music is too loud in comparison to
sound exciting and give quest a much more crucial connotation.
Now, if we ignore most of Dengekiko's sensationalism, she does have a valid point. Although, I feel doing quests all for the sake of an exciting read is a rather vain reason.
I knew Vert would say the words that my brain was thinking. Why not write about my adorableness instead? Or showcase my slender, toned legs reminiscent of a kangaroo? That'd be an instant hit with my fans. Sounds like a scoop. I'm on it. I'll pull as much cuteness out of each of you that I possibly can.
Hang on. Things have been peaceful lately, and I don't think there were any quests demanding our attention.
Yes. I gathered you all here knowing full well that was the case. In truth, I've looked into several quest postings and isolated the ones that'll really make you 4 shine.
That's good. I was just thinking that there weren't enough articles being written about me these days. I bet everyone in game industry wants to read more about me. I'll agree to it too. Quests need to be reported on anyway. So this kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
So we're split about having these interviews. I was hoping you would agree unanimously. Can't be helped, I suppose. All right, Noir and Blanc, we'll have interviews and...
Just a moment, please. I never said that I was not interested in having an interview. And I am also quite curious about the quests you have gathered for us to handle.
I already have a duo selected anyway, so...
Vixen, how could you turn your coat on me?
But Neptune, I never agreed with you either. I would be foolish to let Noir and Blonde bask in the limelight. It has been ages since I left my bedroom, so it would feel like a waste to return empty-handed, as it were.
Vert, you realize you just said something kind of pathetic, right? Don't hole up in your bedroom, okay? Instead, maybe we could, you know, like, hang out sometime. Or not. We could eat cakes with tiny forks, look at overpriced fashions, or even, visit your preferred arcade?
Try not to make me into a charity case, will you? But I suppose I can consider your offer.
Care to renege on your stance, Neptune? We're all going to move on without you. Yeah, just say you want to tag along with us.
I'll go with the flow, sure, but aren't we supposed to have a conflict or argue or something?
There's always arguments.
We disagree at first and end up using the quests as a competition to drag each other's faces in the dirt. We ultimately bond in friendship, hold hands, and skip into the sunset, hoping for a brighter tomorrow.
Well done, Neptune.
Doesn't that kind of setup sound like a way more tubular subject for your word-writing job?
Stop making things so convoluted. If we have to drag you along, no way we'll finish before the sun sets.
Whatever, party pooper heart. Let's get this conflict-free show on the road then. Fun is fun, after all. Your motives aside,
Well done.
I'm happy to see that you all want to be involved. Oh, and your plot setup, Neptune?
I'll keep it as a plan B in case my idea falls through for some reason.
So wait! Let's go, ladies. We gotta show Dengeki and game industry what sort of stuff we're made of.
Sure.
Now loading.
Once I get the chance. Oh, okay. Am I gonna get the chance with this? Yes? No? Maybe? No, I don't. Whoop, that's going to be too loud sounds for like 2 whole sections.
Here I go.
Or 4. Anyway, why do I select Neptune and Noir? From the CPUs, they are like literally my favorites.
Here we are, the first quest location. If I could get a word from each of you before we begin. Noir? Huh? Me first? Okay, then I'm gonna set the standard that others will try and fail to match. I am pleased to be a part of this interview. I will do my best now and in the quests to come.
Dude, Noir, way to sound extremely boring. Stiff as a board. Loosen up and act like a living thing.
You're
Yeah, music is way too
judge
loud.
others. Fine, let's see you do better.
If you insist, I'll show you how a soundbite is meant to sound. Biting. Howdy, game industry! How's the haps? It's me, your one and only idol of idling Neptune. Peace out! You aren't being recorded. And please, don't do any of that peace out stuff unless I say to. Oops. Well, you can edit that out. Just keep the it's a me part because that was comedy gold.
Heavens, what sad examples you two have set. Although I expected no better from Neptune.
Well done.
Neither of you understands what it takes to make a breaking article. Allow me to show you the way. I shall show you all what it takes to ensure game industry's continued peace. Watch me shine as your wisest CPU.
Not bad.
Yeah, you're still not my favorite for it.
Is it my turn? I'd better put my best foot forward here.
Coming at you with her brightest smile is me, Blondie B. I'll do my Blondie best, so please cheer me on.
Instant turn off.
Huh?
Blonde, what just took over your personality system or whatever? Can you keep that up this whole game? It's been a while since we went on a quest, so maybe you got too giddy? Are you okay? Need a little nap?
If you say that now, it makes what I said appear to be even more phony. But this is a war on character stereotyping. Noir is normal, Neptune is casual, Bert is formal. Those three approaches taken, my only choice left was to make an appeal as the cute one in order to stay relevant. You're all getting too complacent. I'll use this opportunity to break into a new market of believers. I underestimated her again. But it's obvious my popularity will be impacted by this article, so... I see. The quests aren't the real challenge. The other CPUs are. Dengeki-ko, I demand a retake.
You're not gonna get a retake.
Noir, please relax. That was just a lead-in, so it really isn't a big deal. Don't get critical quite yet. I think it was great to see your unique personalities come through. Come on, let's begin before it gets dark.
Now my watch is in the way of like my
I'll be
keyboard.
cheering
I'm
you
trying to
on
actually
from the
push it back a
sidelines.
little bit so I can just...
Fine. I'm gonna win anyway, so that'll get things back on track. Yeah, don't fall down a pit and die.
Let us keep the abrasive comments to a minimum, shall we?
We're gonna show off our fancy pants moves in this quest, right, ladies? Right.
Now loading.
Okay, so I'm actually getting the chance to tune down everything a little bit.
I'd rather play games than do these quests, but, keep that a secret.
Wow, Neptune. Wow. No secrets. Config. There we go.
Yes.
Actually, I might need to do the voices like around here.
Okay.
Because I noticed that like the voices did make me spike.
I'm supporting you on today's quest. Set! Jump!
Okay, I still know everything.
Get used to the controls. It might take this and this and this.
Oh yeah, we don't actually get like the information anymore.
Are you ignoring me? Let me take point already.
It's mine. 32-bit Mega Blade. Critical edge.
Okay, I know which attack to use now.
Eat this. Yeah.
Pretty good. I'll expect something different next time.
Eat this. Here. Jump.
Door connects to HDD, yay.
32-bit Mega Blade.
So the attack that I just did is what I kind of used to actually focus on things like that. Also, I don't have anything open that makes me see like Dot and How.
Never mind.
Oh,
Yes.
You can do this.
okay, that's still too much sound-wise. I need to pull it down like another way.
Give it your best.
Because this is like a little something. I do actually look at like my sound volumes and stuff in Streamlabs LBS while I'm streaming or while I'm recording.
It's mine.
Also, I'm going to actually put a timer on.
At long last,
and this. Take this and this and this. Watch me.
Okay.
Time to get serious. A CPU should be able to do at least this much. Go on.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's kind of easy at the very beginning. This is going to get a lot harder. Because I can still remember how this game works. And yeah. It's definitely not the hardest. I'm going to put it at like 50 minutes that we still have left.
Pretty confident in yourself to face me, aren't you?
Mega Blade.
Okay, so why am I mostly focusing on like all the other enemies? Well, because you're also going to get like a little medals from this. And those are medals that I do actually want.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because that's how you practically... that's like one of your ways to get like a lot more, like a lot stronger.
No use in my whining now, I guess.
Not yet.
This is...
Hold on.
Neptune's true strength, huh? She'll never best me.
She doesn't have to best you.
This is...
Okay, so it's only the last enemy left. Well,
Critical Edge. Done. I guess that's it.
well, that was easy.
Pretty good.
Also, like, I got like, oh, there we go.
How odd. I feel power welling up inside me.
Yay.
Holy loss of fabric, you guys! Hang on a sec, everyone! What happened to our clothes?
Oh yeah, that's that as well.
What the hell is this? What's going on with our clothes? This didn't happen in any of the other games.
Oh dear, what a conundrum. This will cause my popularity to grow even more.
Hey, Idea Factory! I thought we had an agreement not to cross this line. What are we supposed to do about this?
Why so antagonistic? We merely need to exit the dungeon and our clothes are magically repaired.
I'm not surprised you aren't batting an eye, Bert, but how do you think poor Blonde feels?
Wow.
Don't drag me into your insecurities! This isn't a big deal. But in worse situations, right?
I guess. It feels like our limits are constantly being tested, though.
Aha! This must be the unique sales point for this game. Bring it on! We'll still be strong female leads.
Thank you very much, console patron units of game industry.
Good grief, I am poopered out. It was a fun quest though, so thanks.
Yeah.
You have my thanks for this. I'll be happy to help anytime you want to write another article about me.
What an invigorating workout that was. Please call upon me again anytime.
That was interesting. I look forward to reading your article.
Okay, thanks everyone. Leave the rest to me. I'll make sure it catches even our casual readers' eyes. I've got to head back to the office and type it up before midnight, so stay tuned. Being a game industry journalist must be a tough job. She finished working and has to go do more work? Yeesh.
How about we all play some games while we wait for her article?
We just finished a quest and you already want to play games? You've got surprising stamina, Vert.
Well,
Games are our lives.
Count me in. I'll play until I drain your stamina bar dry. Be prepared for an all-night game-a-thon.
I don't mind joining in. Enjoying games until the sun starts to come up is fun.
sometimes. Yeah.
Well, Noir, you were complaining about being tired, but what say you? We won't force you to join us, but...
Of course I'm coming, duh! Games are living or something, right? I can win against you all night!
Says the broad who nods off while holding her controller.
You should talk. You end up drooling right on my newest controller every single time. It's always you. True, Neptune always falls first, but watching her still push buttons in her sleep is equally enjoyable.
Perhaps we should only play until we want to sleep? Whatever the case, we must make haste and begin playing.
Now loading.
Well done.
I wonder what Famitsu wants to see us for.
Isn't it normal to assume it's for an interview? I bet she wants to tell me that my crazy good drawing I submitted is going to be featured in an article.
Okay, just to give you some background information about this, we're now actually in the CPU candidates part, which have an interview as well. They don't actually tell you that they switch over, but... Well, here we are. We actually switched over.
Wow, Ram. Good for you. Get real. Why would she have called us here as well, then? Probably because I turned in a bunch of drawings of all of us and used your names and stuff.
Goodness, you did?
How did your drawing of me turn out? You made me look cute, right? Yeah. Yeah, Neptunia. Cute, sure. I know that long pause wasn't for no reason. It's hard to believe you.
Ram's a good drawer. Don't worry, Miss Nepgear. You look cute no matter the drawing.
Okay, now I'm worried. Ram, you better check with me first before you do this sort of thing. Understand? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello, Famitsu. How cute was I in the drawing Ram submitted of me? Be honest.
What drawing?
Ram's drawing that you're going to use in an article.
Not my department, but I thought they already contacted the winner. Lame! I was so sure mine were the best too. I figured as much. So, Famitsu, what did you want to talk to us all about? First, I apologize for any false expectations you may have had. That said, on to the details.
Well, let's do it.
Based on my information network, Dengekiko is planning to write an article on all of the CPUs. Her idea's not bad. Make the CPUs take on some quests and write up a positive article about it. But I thought it'd be boring, since it's obvious that the CPUs will be able to clear any quest out there. That's why I thought you four, the CPU candidates, would make for a more dynamic article on the subject. Which is why you're here. I want to ask for an interview with the four of you. Nepgear, Uni, Rom, and Ram.
Yay.
Oh, yeah! I want to do it. Me and Rom make everything more popular.
Uh-huh. If we all do it together, it'll be really
Right, once
neat.
my timer says 45 minutes, then I'll have to end this episode, and then we'll
Count me in then. It'll be a good test to
start
see
the one
how far
afterwards
we got.
instantly.
I'd be happy to help if you'll have me. I won't be as good as my sister, and none of us are real CPUs.
It's not a competition. No worries. As long as you all do what we'll need you to do, it's all good. I'm not going to slack off. I intend to do better than everyone. Maybe then Noir will praise me.
I want Neptune to pat me on the head and tell me, "Good job, Neptunier."
I'll do it. Let us help, Famitsu.
One singular thing that I do really want to do is actually doing that I forgot to do. Okay, so I'm now having a voice recording on like my third screen as well. Something that I completely forgot about, that I can do that as well. It's like part of the this recordings as well.
This will be my best article yet.
We'll work together and show you our very best efforts.
The game for me is, by the way, not playing with full screen.
Now loading.
Okay.
So originally I during like the Drew Spellavond or the whatever that was actually at the time, I actually selected Neptunia and Ram. I think this is Ram, the right one. I'm going to do things the right way now.
All right, let's go. Now loading.
This is the quest's location.
Alright, let me at him. If we want to show up our sisters, we'll need to work as a team.
Uni's right, you two. Let's work together and complete this quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing you four work together would be great. Any words for your fans before we begin?
Yes. Right, Neptunia? As leader of Team CPU candidates, you can do the talking.
Oh yeah,
What?
she has to do the
When
talking.
did I get elected leader? I thought you would be a better fit, Yumi.
No, you did.
Yeah, of course I would. I'm just letting you be the leader instead of me. That's all.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, you've settled down, right? Whenever you're ready.
Would either of you like to try being leader? Ram? Ram?
Miss Neptunia, you can do it. You'll be a good leader.
I could totally do it if I wanted, but I gotta stick by Ram. So go on and do it for me instead, Neptunia.
So the thing is, right now, I like how things are going right
I
now.
don't feel good about this. Instead of having a leader, why don't we all just have fun together?
So about Neptunia being the leader, it's just like a Rebirth 2 kind of thing, which we played.
I
So
said you're the leader, so act like the leader. Fine. I'll cheer you on. Neptunia! Neptunia! Go Neptunia!
well then.
Miss Neptunia! Miss Neptunia! Yay! Neptunia! 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 Ah! Yay! Neptunia!
Why is everyone chanting my name?
I can't resist peer pressure! Neptunia! Neptunia! Neptunia!
Wowee! I think I can do this now. Famitsu, please listen to to our legendary opening comment. Hello, world! Us CPU candidates promise everyone that we will work together as a well-oiled team to clear any quests to come, and that we will strive to become stronger than the current CPUs.
Well then.
This message was proudly brought to you by Team CPU Candidates Leader, Neptunia.
Thank you for that truly candidate-esque soapbox speech.
Nicely done, Neptunia.
Miss Neptunia, you're the coolest.
You sound so smart, Neptunia. Rom, we gotta be that smart too.
I was worried at first, but now I believe we can take on anything.
Well then.
So, Famitsu, anything else? I can't hold this feeling in for much longer. Can we start now?
Yeah, good luck clearing the quest. I'll watch you from, over there. Do your best. I'll be cheering you on.
Let's give it our all, team. Ready? And...
Break!
I sure hope we did all right.
Now loading.
Hello, I'm Neptunia, Planetoon's CPU candidate. It's nice to meet you.
The next dimension is ready for you. Hi there, CPU candidates. Can you show me your basic rules? I have my manual handy too.
There!
I don't actually know what button it is to switch. Right, they don't actually tell you.
Here! Ha! Go! Jump! Yeah! Made it! Hit!
I don't know, they're not telling me actually. Like, they're literally not telling me jack shit. Because my old save file was actually in here. So if I were to actually want to know all of this, I would need to restart the game and actually get rid of all my data from the game.
Yummy! There! Yeah! Yeah! Hit! Yeah! Go! Made it! Hop! Yeah! Boing! Yeah! Jump! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! Yeah! Yeah!
I'm trying to figure it out, but I honestly don't.
There!
Yeah, let's see something different.
Yeah, if only I could actually show them something different by switching. So that isn't happening well. Oh well. Unity Gamedev is actually beautiful. If only I could switch to her.
Yummy.
I would need to just look that up now, and I'll do that between sessions. We don't really need to switch anymore, like at all, like during this. Not during the first section, at least. Switching becomes important during like other quests, during like the quests after like the beginning.
Let me see your super.
There. Boing.
Also, I really don't like all these enemies in here.
Flash wave.
Like the enemies in this little area, like this small little area, these exact enemies are my worst nightmares in this game.
There. Jump.
Like I don't mind them in like the Rebirth games, but in this game, well, yeah, so there is any.
Fight to the bitter end.
Flash wave. Bring it on. We'll beat you. I'm ready and willing.
Also, I have to say, Neptune and Neptune are like the easiest characters in the whole game.
Slash.
Because whenever you transform them, you can just keep on doing this,
Slash.
and it doesn't really change anything. Like you can just keep attacking, like without the enemy being able to do anything back.
Nick here. There. You're even stronger. There. Multiple beam launcher. Mirage dance. Yeah. There. There. Yeah.
Also, I'm taking a note of the health bar of the enemy, of course.
I found something nice.
Oh, there we go.
Easy peasy.
So there are two simple quests still coming up,
Ta-da!
and that's like about all we do during this session. So
Getting better.
yeah, so because Noir didn't do anything, Junie didn't do anything, she'll need to like what 10,000 experience. So that's kind of how it goes. It's painful, I know, but that's just how it is, I guess.
due to the fight? Let's hide. People could go to jail for staring at us while we're dressed like this. What the goodness? Calm down, Nepgear. It's time to act like a leader. I know. Everyone, activate HDD! They may be skin suits, but at least we won't be seen in our actual undies. Got it! Transform in time! Oh, geez, Nepgear, you're so smart. That was a little embarrassing.
Well done.
This is a good temporary fix, but what are we gonna do in the game? This is a horrible design concept.
Let's just stay in HDD form where we're safe and covered up. Come on, we have to calm down.
Okay, I disagree with the game's design choice this time around, but it's not like we can quit now.
Nope, you can't quit.
Don't worry, Rom. I'll protect you. It's okay if I'm with everyone. I'm still embarrassed, though. This is what we have to overcome if we want to be real CPUs someday. I think.
Now loading.
Okay. One more conversation, then we get into like the next part of the game.
Thanks for a great showing, CPU candidates. We should thank you for giving us the opportunity. We aren't used to this, so we must have caused some trouble. Don't sweat it. It makes your efforts look all the more sincere. My readers eat that sort of stuff up. Plus, it's way more fun this way.
Thanks for doing this for us, Famitsu. I'm looking forward to reading your article.
I had fun too. I can't wait to read it. It better be like 1 gajillion pages long. I'm gonna be reading it to make sure, you know. My job's to write the article, so count on me to do it right. I'll get it out for everyone in game industry to read. Just you watch. See you girls later. Okay, take care.
Right, but I put down on the everything is down on the cable because, well,
Without
things
that
need to be
wrapped up,
charging.
I have an idea to share with you all, as your team leader. Oh yeah? What, you want to go play? No, I wanted to have a meeting where we could go over what we could have done better. It's very important. Lame! A meeting? Why do we gotta think about stuff? I wanna go play. Please, Rom? Don't worry, I know I said meeting, but we're just going to sit down and chat for a little bit.
Fine, let's get it over with. I mean, we have to do what our leader tells us. Even though I want to go and take it easy now, I have to admit I wasn't at the top of my game today. Nepgear must have seen something that we didn't, and she wants to go over it with us.
Oh, okay, I guess. Sorry, Nepgear. So, where did we screw up?
How did we disappoint you, leader?
Huh? Well, no. You weren't making things harder on me or anything, but... Miss Nepgear, I'm sorry for being such a failure.
Just a way to do that.
Get this meeting started before the article goes live. Let's talk it out, girls.
Yeah! What should I do? I only said that because I thought it sounded kind of leader-like. I thought I'd call it a meeting, but it'd be a way for us to all go and have fun together after working hard.
「個性的だ
Okay, so what you guys just saw on stream was like...
Been a while, huh, Famitsu?
Wait a second. So what I did on stream was like the... I just showed like my background recording. What I've done on the recording is I literally got the intro from YouTube. Or via YouTube, and I just... did it that way. So at least still have it on full screen and stuff.
Yeah, too long, Dengekiko. So the boss called you out too? What could he want from us?
Who could say? Does upper management not want us to sleep or something? But since you were called out too, I figure it has something to do with our articles about the CPUs. We could have left it just for the main CPUs, but no! You had to stop the presses and get the kids involved.
That's a pretty major accusation. The boss said I could make one for the CPU candidates. Didn't you hear?
Thanks for waiting. Fighting already, are we? Now. Try to do that only when I'm not around, you hear me?
Fighting? No, we were just, strengthening our bond. Wow, sir, you look extra boss-like today.
What could his bossness want from us bottom-rung
His
company
bossness.
peons?
It's gotta be something important, with the fate of game industry hanging in the balance, right?
Important? You weigh it against the fate of game industry? No, it isn't important at all. I read both of your articles. You two are getting high praise from your department heads. That's why I came to ask you about a follow-up article. Are you up to the task?
Definitely. That means we're in an official magazine competition, right? I'll never lose to Famitsu.
I don't mind, but a big shot like you wouldn't come just to ask us that. I mean, you're like the boss.
First, wouldn't you both agree that you should see the CPUs in action to write a better article? But with how dangerous it is with the monsters, you are unable to get very close to said action.
That's
That's
true.
why I had R&D come up with some items meant to protect you. I left them in 2 dungeons, though. Which brings me to my test. Go and retrieve them. If you pass, I'm sure you can write more articles. You're free to team up or each go alone. Whoever returns first gets the front page for your article. Then I'll formally request that follow-up piece. A massive one, covering all 8 of the CPUs. Any questions?
Yes! Do either of these items help spell check an article? Because I could totally use that.
No way! It's probably an item that helps you take screenshots so you get the exact frame you want.
Whatever. I bet it's something that collates what you print so you don't turn in an article all out of order.
Nope! It's gotta be some kind of word processor that lets you use a keyboard and type onto a screen.
All of those items already exist. Just forget it. Go find the items and report back. I'll be waiting.
All that.
Okay, jokes aside, roaming around a real dungeon is dangerous for us. How about we team up?
I'm surprised to hear you ask. I figured it'd be just as bad if we stuck together.
Huh? Wait, were you plotting to put me in danger or something?
Nah. But I did think you getting beaten up by monsters would make for a great human interest piece.
Well, the joke's on you because I had the same exact idea. I mean, there's no
God.
way I'd ever let myself get bested by you.
We're probably gonna argue like this until we both end up having our tushies handed to us, huh?
True. Well, there are 2 dungeons to visit, and going to one at a time will take forever. Plus our day jobs.
Uh-huh. It sounds like fun to take a dungeon on by my lonesome. Sounds good. See you later.
I can't wait to compare our items and figure out which one is better.
Now loading.
It's all on my third screen that I quickly had to take care of. Okay.
Yeah. What got added?
Okay.
So this is something that I kind of neglected during the original recording. But let's go to Plan 2 first and after that lean box.
Now loading.
this is like what happened. Like this is like between the quest and the main story.
We did a super job on that quest. A lot of things happened, but I'm glad we cleared it without incident. I'd like us to hold a meeting and discuss what to do on our next quest. Good leading, Miss Nepgear.
Meetings are so boring.
Hey, look what I can do! This is my I'm sorry pose! Try it, Nepgear! Huh? Why me? Does it go sort of like this?
Oh god.
Whoa, you look so sorry. I can't let you have a more sorry-looking pose than me, though.
I look that sorry to you? Why don't we all try to master a sorrowful pose like this, then? Once we do that, then we can...
Enough, Nepgear. She's trying to derail your plans. There's no point in practicing stupid poses. We just have to go over what we did and talk about how we can all do a better job the next time.
Sorry, Uni. I ended up playing around instead of leading again, huh? Having poses is great and all, but let's do what Uni suggested.
Jeez, Nepgear. Fine, I'll start. I think we should all try harder to listen to our leader's commands and act accordingly. We're a team, so if we work as one, we'll be able to perform that much better.
That is true.
Yeah, I told Rom never to go where I can't see her. Me and Rom have the perfect buddy system, don't we?
Uh-huh. Teamwork is important.
But they're twins.
So I get that me and Rom are great, but it's too hard to keep an eye on you two also.
Maybe we could update each other by shouting. No need for eye contact.
I like Uni's suggestion. Let's use our adorable voices and keep up the great teamwork.
Yeah.
With the meeting adjourned, let's go ahead and play.
No. Next up, I was thinking that we need to revisit our overall approach.
Oh god, Yoni, please no.
What? I mean, we do it because it's fun, don't we? That's cool, right?
Yes, well said, Ram. No matter what you do, you need to be able to enjoy it. Uh-huh. Having fun is the best. And in order to have some fun now, we should go and play.
Just a minute. Fun is great and all, but you always have to strive to push yourself harder and aim higher.
God.
Hey, Nepgear! What's more important, fun or being a lame workaholic?
I don't know.
Well, if you put it that way, I think fun is the obvious choice.
Well, you'd be wrong. You need the burning desire to improve, or else our big sisters will never love us.
Oh, sure, okay, you're right. It's important to want to do better. I'd love for Neptune to rely on me.
I want Blonde to trust me, but I want to have fun too.
So... Oh, I know! We just have to have fun while doing our best!
I guess you can try to do both things at once. It's not ideal to choose one thing over another, after all. Yeah. Well said, team leader.
Well done.
What?
Miss Nepgear, I'm glad you're our team leader. Yep, Nepgear's the bigwig of this sweet operation. Leader of leaders.
Huh? Just a moment. I've been thinking that maybe one doesn't need to have an elected leader in one's team.
Miss Nepgear? Say it so I understand, dummy!
Oh, sorry. I didn't get the chance to bring this up sooner.
Oh,
We're
God.
working together as a team, so I don't think we need to pick one of us to act as a leader.
I guess. I mean, we're all friends. I can't believe I overlooked such a simple truth.
No leader, huh? I guess I don't know what a leader's supposed to do anyway. We're all
Yeah.
friends.
Yep, best friends forever.
Let's
Well,
end this
leaders are
meeting
just
and
supposed to
play.
shout at the
Now
others.
that I can understand. Yeah, playing is the best.
I'm confident we'll be able to do just fine without any sort of goofy meeting. Thank goodness. The biggest subject I wanted to tackle was my being the leader, to be honest.
Now loading.
Here we go. Now let's go to Leanbox for the CPUs themselves.
Now loading.
For fuck's sake, Neptune.
Neptune, are you all right? You seem to be asleep standing up.
I ain't no sleeper. You take it back.
I have to agree with Vert. You're nodding off mid-sentence.
It isn't just how you talk, but your eyes are barely open. You're gonna log into Dreamland pretty soon.
I can't do it. The eyelids, they're in love. Trying to kiss and stuff all over my eyeball. Don't kiss my peachy princess. She's in a different near-dead coma. The eyes have it.
Well then.
She has fallen asleep.
I'm amazed she'd try to make a game reference even when she's struggling to remain conscious.
True. I'm a little jealous that her eyelids are in such a dramatic and star-crossed relationship.
Anyway,
What?
shall we continue with our game? The night is still young.
What a disgusting yawn.
But
Uni, for fuck.
making me sleepy
Noir,
too.
for fuck's sake.
that wasn't a yawn!
Honestly, both of your reaction times have been dulling over the past few hours.
I'm letting my body get the best of me. All right, time to shrug off the sleepiness and get serious.
Yeah, you're going to
Three
try that
things
more.
are bothering me right now.
Oh, whatever could they be? I will assist you however I can.
This could be good. It might help me stay awake a bit longer.
1. This is a player versus player game without an end. How long are we planning to keep playing it? It's been an entire day. I don't blame Neptune for crashing.
Oh, I do.
What a conundrum. I was under the impression that we would keep playing until the article is published. I cannot say when that will be, but we can play a different game if that is your concern. I have just the thing, a Leanbox exclusive with shoehorned in motion controls that track your movement.
I'm down to play a different game, but not something that's gonna tire us out even faster.
2. Why are we competing with one another to see who stays awake the longest?
I think it was Neptune who said she wouldn't let any of us fall asleep.
And what became of her?
Ooh, Pudding River Zone 1. Zoom, zoom, yum.
Neptune, what?
Appears to
Oh,
be a
God.
pleasant dream.
Neptune, sometimes I get the urge to drown her in a literal river of her beloved pudding.
Let me know when you go through with it. I'd be happy to help.
Enough veiled death threats, you two. You're scaring me. Lon, whatever happened to your cutesy persona?
That was only for the article.
I'm relieved to hear it. I can't imagine the hardship it would cause me to see that phony smile of yours.
Seconded! If you keep that up in front of me, you might end up in the same pudding river as Neptune.
That's a heavy threat.
Which is
I
fair.
could spite you two and put on my act. But lucky for you both, I'm not in the mood. Anyway, 3. Vert, aren't you tired at all?
Not at all. I am quite satisfied with using my time in order to play games with you three.
I see. Any thoughts, Noir?
The source of our troubles is down for the count. Vert won't have any trouble staying up interminably.
We're tired from gaming and we have no chance to win. There's nothing to gain in our staying awake.
Nighty-night, Vert. Let's have fun again tomorrow.
Blondie Blondie B is gonna go get some zoomy zoomy Z's. Bye-bye.
How awful of you both to abandon me while you accept the sweet embrace of sleep. And
Well done.
Blonde, your little persona does not match your looks at all. Neptune, Noir, Blonde. Nobody is replying. What a lonely existence.
Now loading.
But with that, we also end like this first episode. So thank you very much for watching. It's the end of episode 1. Have a good one, and we'll see you all during the next time.
Yeah.
Also, yes, I did just overwrite that save file. Anyway, good day.